Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Terraria. I have done quite a bit of stuff off camera, and before I go into today's episode I'm just going to detail everything I've done. First of all, I got a bunch more titanium like I said I would. I've even got a titanium drill, and I believe I got the titanium forge in the last episode. And then I've got 21 more titanium bars and 13 more titanium ore. In the process of doing that, my summons killed a voodoo demon over the lava. So the wall of flesh spawned again, and I had to kill the wall of flesh again. And I got the firecracker, which is a better whip. The spinal tap did, I think, 37 damage. This does 53, and so that's better. And then I went and dug this trench, as you can see on this map. I dug a trench around my base because of the crimson that spawned very close to my house. Uncomfortably close, so I now have a little protection. And then I went through and I just made all the remaining NPC housing because I've already done multiple episodes in which I've built houses. Because I did an episode, the episode where I fought the king slime was originally supposed to be an episode where I built this, but instead I just built the foundation and then fought the king slime, and then I did the beachside apartment episode in which I started building the house for the angler, and then just recently I did the housing megasode in which I built all the pre-hard mode housing. And I didn't want to do another housing episode, so I destroyed the desert house and moved it up here to what was supposed to be an artificial desert, but I guess something is just preventing it from becoming a desert, so it just looks like a desert, but it's still a forest. But that's fine because also got a tax collector, and a truffle. And then over here I've got the desert pylon and the hallow pylon because I built the remaining homes. Not close enough. So I've got here is the demolitionist, the tavern keep, and eventually the princess will be up here. And then right above them is the nurse, arms dealer, and the merchant in the what's supposed to be the hallowed desert, but the crimson desert is rapidly encroaching. So I've been trying to kind of spread some purity through here, and it's not going too well. I'm just gonna occasionally just come back, spread some purity, because my goal is to just make it so this pylon remains functional. I honestly don't care about NPC happiness as long as the pylon is functional, but that's everything I've done pretty much. So now we can get back into the purpose of today's episode, which is in fact to get upgraded equipment. I've been using the obsidian outlaw armor and the imp staffs since like pre-hard mode and pretty early in pre-hard mode, because I got them both as soon as possible, and I want something better. And the next step up is the spider equipment. Don't leave your door open. Sorry, got distracted. The next step up is the spider equipment. Actually, it might be the forbidden armor, but the next obtainable step up is the spider equipment. So I'm going to try and defeat some spiders in the areas around here, because there are several spider nests in this There's several spider nests in this ice biome, and I need something I did not drop. That's unfortunate. I need a ton of spider fangs. I honestly thought they were dropping. That's unfortunate. I guess they were. Yeah, the firecracker. I forgot. Whips are just so loud. I've since turned down. So it really shouldn't be as horrendous for you to listen to when I use whips, but I can't make any promises. There's a nice tortoise over there. That's dangerous. trying to get Black Recluse because they drop spider fangs, and I need a lot of spider fangs. Though unfortunately, the drop rate seems to be much lower than I thought it was, because I honestly thought the drop rate was 100%, and evidently it's not. Yeah, because that's 3 I've killed with no fangs. And then there are other spider nests if I'm not having a lot of luck here with spawning, which I might move to a different one because I'm not getting a lot. I don't know when I say that, and then I got a spider fang. Nice. I need a lot of them. I think I need a total of like 40-ish for the armor, and each staff costs like 10 or so. So yeah, it's not cheap. It is very much not cheap. So I might actually do a time-lapse of me going back and forth fighting spiders. Oh, it's a wall creeper. You don't see those too often in Terraria. Yeah, I might do a time-lapse here in a few minutes of me collecting spider fangs, and then craft the armor at the end of the episode, and I'm about to die. Now I'm really about to... Oh wait, I have potions. About to die. Ugh. What a joke. But now I'm starting to get more spawns, so I think I'll just stay here. And yeah, just move back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, I think a time-lapse wouldn't be too shabby. So let me get my software going after I kill this last spider. And I will be alright. I'll back. Apparently doing a time lapse is probably a bit unnecessary because it only took me 5 minutes to get all 36 spider fangs needed to make the full set of armor. I'm not going to gather enough to make the staves right now because that takes 16 each, and that's a lot of staves. That's a lot of fangs that I don't want to gather right now, but I'll probably gather them probably in between episodes, because if it took 5 minutes to get, I think I already had like 12 fangs, so it took me 5 minutes to get 24 fangs. That's not that bad. I can just quickly get some off camera, but I don't want to spend the entire episode just getting fangs, because that'd be kind of boring. But so now that I have all the fangs, I'd like to, obviously I'm going to make the spider armor here soon, and then I will test it out, and we'll see how that goes. But I think it'll be interesting. It looks interesting, and you'll see what I mean here in a second when I actually obtain it. But until then, you can just enjoy this only double speed of me getting spider fangs, because yeah, normally when I make a time lapse I record for about half an hour, and then the rest I just don't record because typically I can only import half-hour videos into the Zoomy software at a time, and I'm too lazy to record 2 clips and make them both fast and then slam them together. So I usually just do it once. But that's kind of what I was expecting to have to do here, was record for half an hour, make it real fast, and then slap it together. But no, sure enough, it was a very quick task, and just I was not expecting it to go this quickly, but it did. So I'll have to do other things in this episode, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with actually doing stuff. In fact, it's probably better this way, so I can actually do stuff, because otherwise, yeah, this episode probably would have been rather boring if I wasn't doing anything but killing spiders. So yeah, I'll have to test out that armor, and I still have some summons, some crappy summons from earlier in the game that I can use, because the spider armor will give me extra slots, and I can, since I don't have
spiders yet. I can use those for that. So yeah.
Alright, time to craft that armor. Here we go. I need the anvil actually. So I need spider mask. Does this give me more defense? This does give me more defense as well. Spider breastplate and spider greaves. And I am now a spooky spider. And my minion slots. So increase your maximum minions by 1, and by 1. So I've got 3 extra minion slots as opposed to 1 extra minion slot. So I should be able to summon you, and can I summon one more thing? I cannot. So let's get rid of the flanks and summon the imp. Actually, let's just resummon all of it. So I know that I have all the correct imps. So I've got 3 imps and a hornet following me. And I can actually go stick this armor on. I just realized my volume is still very loud. I apologize. Oh, that's where my slime staff went. Okay, I was wondering about that. But I can now stick this armor on there, and I can abuse the guide for your entertainment. Let's fight the wall of flesh again to test out the armor. Because once the set bonus, increase minion damage by 12. So actually, they seem to be doing less damage than before, but I have more of them. So ultimately, it's better. Because initially I only had. And I'm not going to bother with the bewitching station or anything. Because in it, did I mine the... Okay, I did mine the thing. Superior Hellfire. Shame I'm not melee. Yeah, so I'm not going to bother getting a 5th summon. So I have only 1 more summon than I did initially. That's okay. Goodbye, guy. It was nice knowing you. Oh. The wind is so much slower. But the minions are just doing so much damage. This is just shredding flesh. Yeah, it's going down very quickly. This is very good. Yep, that was much faster than it was before. I think I actually got a summon around. I did, so I can get rid of this, and now my minions do even more damage. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'll take the Pwn Hammer. I got the Wall of Flesh trophy. What do you know? Get rid of all this stuff, because I don't need it. It's just gonna take up space. I'll keep the Stinger Necklace just because it looks cool. But now I've got the Summoner Emblem, which can only be crafted into the Avenger Emblem, which I'm not going to do because it's a waste of a Summoner Emblem. I'll use one of these. But I have the Wall of Flesh trophy. Question is, do I want to get rid of the Eye of Cthulhu trophy? I think I do. I'm starting to change my mind. Yeah, it's fine. But that is a spider armor set, and I actually think it looks pretty cool. Because I'm a spooky spider now. And I think this is better than the Forbidden Armor. I'll have to check the stats of the Forbidden Armor to see, but either way, I'm not going to be able to get the Forbidden Armor for a long time, because it requires killing sand elementals, and that is difficult. So actually, because of that, it might be better. I don't know. I'll have to see. But, either way, that is all I'm going to do for today's episode of Terraria. We made quite a bit of progress, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.